Good morning, first graders. Today we're going to work on 6-9 in your math packet. You'll see a picture at a park. Go ahead and grab your math packet and turn to 6-9. It says Liam collects data at the park. He wants to know how many animals can fly and how many animals cannot fly. So, and I know even on mine here, it's a little bit hard to see, but let's look through this. First of all, let's look at the animals that can fly. What animals here do you see that can fly? I see birds, and then I see some butterflies here also that can fly, and then some birds in the trees. Will you count the animals that can fly with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see 3 groups of 3 or 9. So I went ahead and recorded my 9. I used circles for my symbols, and I also labeled it with a 9. And then go ahead and look back in the park picture and find the animals that cannot fly. I see some little squirrels. I see some rabbits. I drew a white square around the animals that can't fly. Would you count those with me, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 2 groups of 3 or 6. And then I went ahead and wrote down my 6. 1 group of 5 and then 1 more gives me 6. In order to record 9, I made sure I had 1 group of 5 and another group of 5, but missing this one right here. So it would have been 10, but I left that one off. All right, let's go ahead and look at the questions together. Number 2, I'm going to use the data to complete. How many animals can fly? Right, 9 was what we came up with here. So I'm going to go ahead and record 9 that we came up with. We said birds and butterflies. Number 3, how many animals cannot fly? Right, we said 6 cannot fly. So I'm going to go ahead and record that. Now, how many animals does Liam see in all? What do you think we're going to do here? If you said add 9 plus 6, you are correct. So if I'm thinking about 9 plus 6, if you remember our make a 10 strategy, if I put this one over here and make a 10, 10 plus 5 equals, right, 15. So I know that our total is 15. And then finally it says, how many more? How many more? So if I'm thinking about how many more, I'm going to go ahead and look over here, and I see that they're a match. The top row is a match. Animals that can fly has this one, and then animals that cannot also has this one. But then if you're looking over here, cannot has these 3 more are over here. Do you see that? Animals that can fly has this one that's extra. So 1, 2, 3. Otherwise they match up. So we would label this 3. I'm just going to see if I could find a drawing tool. So this was our extra one here. Extra one here. Oh, no, sorry, let me do it. So this was my extra, and extra, and extra. Otherwise, they match up. Okay, nice job, boys and girls. Then would you turn this paper over, 6-9 over, And you will see a couple of word problems here. I used Math Mountains. If you want to use comparison bars, you can just make sure the directions say to solve and show your work. Maybe you have an equation. Maybe you have a drawing. I used Math Mountains this time. Number 6, there are 8 swings. 12 children want to swing. How many children must wait? So if you're thinking about total and partners, I know, whoa, that's a big one. I know that 12 is my total because that's the number of total children that are there. 8 is one of my partners because it's a smaller number. There are 8 swings, and then we're wondering how many have to wait. So those are my 2 partners. So you're going to come up with the partner, the children that have to wait. Let's take a look at number 7. 10 bikes are on the rack. So picture that in your head, those 10 bikes. 7 children start to ride their bikes. But then we're wondering how many bikes do not have a rider? Okay, so we think about what is the total number of bikes. If you said 10, that is correct. That's our total number. And then 7 is one of our partners. That's how many children are starting. And then how many bikes don't have anyone riding that are just still at the rack? That's that missing partner that you're going to fill in for me today. All right, nice job, boys and girls. Go ahead and make sure you take a good picture of this page and submit that so that I can see your work.